Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the Voice of the People. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Every day I'm hustling, 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 hustling. Every day I'm hustling, 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 every day I'm
The champ is here! Ladies and gentlemen, the heavyweight champion of the world has arrived!
first round. First round. First round.
The champ is here!
What up, what up, what up, what up? Good morning, good morning, good morning. No, it wasn't a mistake. We had to have a slightly late start. Ryan left you with some music playing in the morning. And, you know, getting ready, getting that coffee, man. It's early in the morning. I got a big schedule planned already. We got 3 scheduled shows. We're going to be taking care of today's last minute picks. Ryan Garcia versus Luke Campbell. Card starts today on Dazn at 3 p.m. Eastern time. Do not forget, if you don't have Dazn, you can obviously go ahead and get Dazn with our link in the description below. And that could be found right here. When you just click this show more button, you can join our channel memberships, or you can join Dazn, and it costs you absolutely nothing. But obviously, your favorite podcast gets a small kickback. Real quick, it's time to ring the alarm. We got a champion calling. Oh, hey, yeah. Yo, I forgot to let y'all know, and no disrespect to our newest pound for pound supporter. Yes, sir. Shout out to Intrigue, the Incredible in Canada. Cashing in on that Mexico money.
The champ is here!
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
The champ is here!
Shout out to Intrigue, man. Intrigue, Stainless, Kells, Supermax, Masterminds, and Pound for Pounds in here. You heard me?
I said that, where the ace at? Where the ace at?
I said this bitch on fire hotter than a throwaway. I need my money now. No extra days.
No extra days.
Up, coons ready. Ain't no other way. Ain't no other way. That's all I got. I say what I mean, do what I say.
Yeah. No extra days, man. We need that money today. So shout out to everybody that joins the channel membership, joins Patreon, and listen, and is a part of everything that we do. Speaking of everything that we do, we're going to be talking Ryan Garcia, Luke Campbell in just a bit. But today we also will be doing boxing bars for our very niche but alumni group of TBV listeners. And then we'll round that up with a 1 o'clock episode of Border Wars 10, Florida edition, 70 days out, 3 cities to choose from, Tampa, Miami, and Orlando, Florida. So you already know, man, we got a jam pack, and that's not including live fight chats and things like that could pop up. You know, Canelo is walking out Ryan Garcia, so who knows what amazing headlines we'll get, what questions will be asked and answered. Hopefully we got some stars in attendance that can help us with those headlines that are necessary, right? Because we all need good headlines around here. We all want to hear what's really going on. We want to see, you know, who's working and who's not. Speaking of working, man, I don't know if you guys follow Pedro Diaz, but sheesh, looking like my man Hergovich is definitely working. And shout out to Pedro, man. Looks like he relocated to Hergovich's country during this pandemic. Talk about dedication. But listen, let me tell you, heavyweight division is where it's at, right? So probably necessary to relocate to Croatia to keep training what people believe is going to be a heavyweight in the division, to definitely not only make a name, but cause some damage for some time to come. And that's, Filip Hrgović. He's trained by Pedro Diaz, which is also an option. Obviously, that is in that Miami area. And we have spoken to Pedro Diaz in terms of Border Wars. And, it's looking good, man. Kevin Cunningham as well. So we got so many options. Join us, 1 p.m. Eastern, Border Wars, 11:30, Boxing Bars Season 2. Fire meets ice. Looks like the commissioner going with the theme of Matchroom. But good morning. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. How are you, man? Saturday morning, beautiful Saturday morning, 9:12 a.m. We got some sun coming in here in the Jersey state, even though it's cold as hell. Let me tell you, not happy. But if you're just joining the live stream, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. We're talking Canelo Alvarez, who's going to be walking out his kind of protege, right? Now. He's taking him under his wing. We've just recently seen Ryan kind of getting schooled by Canelo, and obviously schooled in a good way, not anything negative, but being schooled in the gym, getting instructions on how to double up, if not triple, the left hook And it's kind of a mentorship, for Canelo. It seems like when it comes to Ryan, the way that he watches over him, teaches him, just gives him instruction. I mean, you gotta think about it, man. We begged Floyd to do this with Gervonta and others. We want him to, kind of take these Godfather-like roles, right, and mentor the youth, the new future of boxing, right? So very pleased to see Ryan getting that treatment from, Canelo Alvarez. Now, main event is starting at 6 p.m. Eastern. That's a little weird, but I think that they're catering to Luke Campbell in the UK by starting at 6 p.m., which makes it around 11 for them, 11 in the night time for them, maybe. So I don't mind, honestly. Shout out to the UK, because if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't get it at 6 p.m. Eastern, and instead we'll get it at frickin' 9 p.m. Eastern, which is not exactly what I want. You know what I mean? I would rather see my main event start at 6 p.m. Eastern time so that I have the rest of the day to do whatever it is that I want to do, versus being pinned down to the computer or the television screen. And I know Dazn is Dazn, so it can go mobile, but you're still kind of committed. So I was right. Shout out to Rob, says it is UK time. So, 11 p.m. UK, right? Isn't that what I said? Did I say 11 or did I say 12? But, give or take an hour. Doesn't really matter. From the posters, I thought, hey, did Ryan pull an A-side tactic and axe to look taller in the posters? Because for me, I felt like he was significantly taller in the Fight Night poster, right? The Fire and Ice poster. I'm trying to find a nice still shot of the two of them in front of that poster, so you can see the difference in shoulders, shoulder height. But after watching the face-off, it's pretty obvious that Ryan is the taller man. We thought that somehow Campbell was the taller guy. But from watching the weigh-in, watching the final face-off, they're both wearing sneakers, but Ryan is the taller guy. And Cool Hands looks fit. But am I wrong in saying that Ryan looks a little denser? Does his muscular physique, not muscular, but he does look more defined in muscle density, or I think he looks more defined. You know what I mean? Like the six pack, he's got like almost a Bradley six pack going on. Now that could be genetics. You know what I mean? It could just be genetics. And don't get me wrong, Cool Hands is definitely six packing it out himself, but Ryan looks good, and not in a negative way, right? Like people wanted to question his transformation, if any, which I don't think there's any huge transformation other than the fact that he's consistently there working with Reynoso. But he definitely looks denser. Now, you can see here, like, right, he's not really flexing, and Cool Hands is, and they still kind of look the same, in terms of muscle structure and stuff. But definitely looking forward to your last minute picks, man. Has anyone exactly, Galito, he looks thicker, as Mario would say. And I was trying to stay away from that word, but fuck it, we're gonna say as Mario would say, because he slightly does. And as you can see here on Cool Hands' six-pack, it's there, but it's fading. Like as soon as he rehydrates, he might just only have a 2, right? I don't know. I could still be wrong about that. But definitely excited for this fight. Step up for Ryan Garcia. It's a time to prove what he's made of. He's considered one of the top lightweights in the division. And really, this is the biggest step up of his career. His contemporaries have all taken appropriate step ups in their career, whether it just be 1 or 2 or 3. That has been done for the rest of the 135-pound division, not named Ryan Garcia. Ryan looking to make his name versus Cool Hands. And, we talked to Xavier Miller, the trainer of Dillian White, yesterday, and he said that he would be very impressed with Ryan if he could get the knockout. And I think, honestly, man, I really wish that could be the way that he got the stoppage, because, the way that he got the win, simply because it'll send that statement that's necessary, right? It'll send that statement that's necessary not only through the division, but through the top of the division, the champions. And RSC Boxing, I didn't call Ryan a journeyman. Campbell a journeyman. I said if Campbell loses to the prospect in Ryan Garcia, is he a contender? Because Francisco Fonseca, all he was like a knockout by Tank. So it's not really it's up to you to decide whether you believe Ryan is already a contender just because because he's got a following, he's got a name, you're putting him on contender status. Because last I checked, he was a prospect, very on the contender level, or knocking at the contender door, but as he beat the level of fighter to make him a contender, so to speak. So for Cool Hands, you guys could get upset about it. You're probably from his, country, and you don't like what's being said. But the truth is, if Ryan beats Cool Hands, he gets a title shot, whether that be at Tank, Teofimo, or his mandatory that's on the line versus Haney. So that means Cool Hands would be a gatekeeper, right? Now, once he loses, Cambroso or any 135er, they won't be able to fight Campbell in Campbell's next fight and receive a title shot if they beat him. So, it depends, man, how you look at things, He could be considered a journeyman here in America, or a contender, fringe contender maybe, listen, it's just wording, at the end of the day, he'll need 2 wins over a contender before he gets back to gatekeeper status, For instance, Porter's a gatekeeper. If Thurman, Danny, Jerron, or Virgil were able to get a win over Sean Porter, more than likely their next fight would be a title shot. You understand? That's just the way it is. But I get it. I guess the only term that I'm lacking the use of more frequently is contender. Maybe we need a world-class trainer or somebody with more boxing history to let us know after how many losses are you still considered a contender, right? After how many elite level losses too, right? Like, how many times have you been on that level? How many times have you gotten a world title shot? You know, yesterday they introduced him to the weigh-in as a former two-time champ, and it's like, no. Former two-time title challenger. You know what I'm saying? They call it Cool Hands a former champ by mistake, and it's all good. But that's what I mean. Like, you have to consider all that, right? Like, you know, and that's just the way of boxing, man. It wasn't a slight at Cool Hands. I'm excited about this fight. You guys just take things so personal. Porter is a contender, Robert, as himself, but he is a gatekeeper to Thurman, Danny, Javon Ennis, Virgil Ortiz. He will get you a title shot. If you cannot see that, especially with Porter being the mandatory for 3 different belts, can't help you, champ. Can't help you. Kind of self-explanatory that he would be the gatekeeper if he already holds the keys to 3 mandatory title shots. And you see, that's the problem you're having, Rob and RC Boxing. 2 stupidos talking to each other and then agreeing. No one is saying Cool Hands is a journeyman today. Are you understanding the words coming out of my mouth? Fucking dummies. If he loses today, that would be his 4th loss, 3 losses, right? Already before this fight. 2 to 1 world champion, 1 unified champion, and 1 before that to a domestic level fighter. Now he would be losing to a prospect contender. I mean, why are we debating this? Like, whatever. You guys get so mad. Like, yo, we got journeymen too. America has them, man. You know, fuck. Brazil. I wouldn't call Brazil a gatekeeper, and here's the perfect example, right? Is Ottawa Valine going to receive a title shot if he beats Dominic Brazil? No, the fuck he won't. He would have to fight like another Pavek and a Dillian White. We would still be trying to matchmake him with the top 10 and the lower bottom half of top 5. So come on, like, do we have to change the name and the country of the fighter just for you to agree on the terminology? Like, get the hell out of here. You guys are so bitter, man. Hopefully he gets a win, because imagine if you're this mad just because we're talking about his potential loss and what he becomes. Imagine if he really becomes what he becomes. Of course, journeyman and gatekeeper are 2 different things. Gatekeeper holds the keys to a title shot. Journeyman does not. Jesus. Contender is on the brink of a title, but not a title shot directly. And again, we already spoke with with Coach Xavier Miller. You guys have a different definition for journeymen out there. You know what I mean? You guys call them guys that come to get a check but not really look for a win. That's different. For us, a journeyman is what's this guy that dropped Bermain Stavern? Derek Rossi. You understand? That's a journeyman. Like, dudes that put up fights, but they not world champions, and they not former world champions, or they're previous former. Like, they just can't get past that level to be world class again, you know? Or they've been on that world class stage, but they've lost. You understand? That's it, brother. So such people get upset. What's a tougher fight, Gamboa or Luke Campbell suit? Difficult to say, man. I think Campbell is fresher than Gamboa, taller than Gamboa, hungrier. I don't know, but it's very difficult to say. The experience of Gamboa is there. He's an Olympian. He's actually a former champion. So it's a little bit different. I would say you have to slightly edge the difficulty to Gamboa due to experience. I mean, he took Tank Davis 12 before being stopped in the 12th, and Tank was considered a big puncher, and he took the future in Devin Haney 12, and did not get stopped. And these are two fights with asterisks, right? One for Gervonta is there was an Achilles rupture or some sort of a freak accident. And then for Tank versus Haney, what was the controversy there? I mean, him coming off the injury and how good Gamboa would be without a tune-up, jumping back in the fire at that level, you know? So, difficult to say, but I'm going to edge it to Gamboa off experience and who he's been in the ring with, right? Like, he handled himself in retrospect, you know, Crawford really dismantled him, but Gamboa did better than most. Same thing for Tank. Tank usually dismantles his opponents. Gamboa lasted longer than most, longer than Leo. And again, Haney's supposed to be the future. And, you know, my man Gamboa was able to stick around. So, difficult to say, but ignorant boxing, I'll say the slight edge, I'm sure, with the hardcores or the boxing public is going to go to Gamboa as the slight favorite in that fight due to that experience. That experience, man. He's been in the ring with some real world-class fighters that you can only pick up experience from being in the ring with that type of opposition. In my opinion, I mean, and look, and I could be wrong, right? I could be wrong. It's not like it'll be the first time I'm wrong or the last time I'm wrong. You know? But last minute picks, man. Ryan Garcia, Luke Campbell, man. Very excited for this fight. It's the only big fight of January, really, until the 20th. I think we get boxing back on the 20th, so we have to appreciate this one. Have to appreciate this one. Now, we're also talking Canelo walking Ryan out. Let me see in the chat, man. What do you guys think about that? Did you expect it? Do you not really care because, you know, it's like no big deal to you? Like, they're in the same camp. You figured it doesn't seem like a big deal. I don't know. Because for me, I think it's a big deal, man. Canelo continues to push this guy in the eyes of his own fan base. So it's, for Ryan, a beautiful move, you know, an amazing position to be in, to have one of the faces of boxing, just so we don't get it into debate here with our countrymen across the pond. You know, it has to be a fantastic push. It has to be a great feeling, to a confidence booster, you know, to have Canelo walking you out, to have Canelo mentoring you and teach. I wish I could find where I seen that clip yesterday, man. I'm going to check if it's on Canelo's page or is it Ryan's page. Check Ryan's page. I think, was it Ryan's? Nah, damn. Where was that at? I don't know where I seen it, but Canelo was teaching him some moves to the body, man. And they were going over it. And I just thought to myself, damn, that got to be official. You know, to be getting those tips, man, those little tips from such an important person in the sport, such an accomplished person in the sport, you know, someone that has been there, done that, and, you know, is only giving you good advice, you know what I mean? And that's what you want to hope. That's what you want to hope. You're right. You're right. Shout out to Rob. It was Michael Benson, maybe. But I mean, this kid, I want to see him put it together, man. That left hook is something that he loves to use. It's something that Reynoso and him have been developing. And I feel with that right hand of cool hands, he kind of leaves it, lingering there too long. There could be some problems because of this left hook. He could come over the top of that right hand with this left hook and, probably do something pretty impressive if that's the case. But let me show you this. See? So this is Canelo basically showing him like, look, let's do it this way.
Depends
And talking that English, right? All candid, look. See? Upper. Throw that upper down the middle. Step to the left. Create that space. And rip the hook. Defense down for that right hook.
Sometimes you change.
Sometimes you change. Yo, that gotta be official though. Come on, man. Come on. Imagine. Yo, these guys get to spar. And I say these guys because I seen Oscar Valdez get all bloodied up. Like Canelo, they was going at it. Even though Canelo was laying on the ropes on him, I mean, he's just too accurate. And Valdez got touched up, but it's gotta be amazing to get trained like that. That's why when Floyd does it for Haney, I get excited, or when he does it for Richardson Hitchens, I get excited. If he does it for Tank, I get excited because those are jewels, man. Those are jewels from pound for pound fighters.
Yeah. So that little step is key. So right here, in the last move.
Yo, look at that. Even teaches how to dig. He's showing him that Callum Smith. That's that Callum Smith bicep buster. Yo, I'm excited to see how this translates, honestly, man. He's been working over there with Eddie for some time. He's been able to be mentored by Canelo for some time. I am genuinely excited to see, can it translate? Can it translate, man? Genuinely excited to see, can he transcend, right? Everybody has been expecting him to be the face, be like, they talk about his social media and his following and what it would be to be in a pay-per-view fight with him because of his following. So, these are the questions that are going to be answered. Is he more than just a social media phenomenon, or is he really a boxer? Is he really a boxer? Is he on the level of the people that he's with as well, right? Like, is he on the level of the guys that he trains with and amongst with, Those are world champions, Oscar Valdez. He's a former world champ. Canelo's a world champ. Andy's a former world champ. You understand? So it's put up or shut up. It's definitely time to let us know, is it real or not? And I think that's why I'm excited, and that I guess factored in with, not having more boxing after this, right? Like, this is it. This is it. So, at least we're getting a decent level fight that can excite, right? That's what I'm excited about. A good fight. Saturday morning, man. If you're watching this and you're rocking out with us, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. Last minute picks. just some boxing conversation before we get into our Boxing Bars episode at 11:30 a.m. Fire meets ice, not only with Ryan Garcia and Luke Campbell, but with TBV's Boxing Bars Fighters Now. You can also catch our Border Wars series at 1 p.m., where we're going to be talking Border Wars 10, Florida, 70 days out, 3 cities to choose from: Tampa, Orlando, Miami. So, yeah, man, join us. We working, man. We working out here, and we're excited that you are a part of our community. Speaking of our community, we need about 10 more subscribers to unlock more emojis so that you can, have fun in the chat, right? I think we got Devin now, or they say we're getting Devin. And I did send the CYP picture to our graphics guy to see can he convert and create our Caller of the Year emoji, because CYP won. Shout out to Pound for Pound supporter Stainless, who won, so yeah, man, we rocking, So listen, what else we got? What else do we want to discuss here? We need to go ahead and introduce the Canadian sensation. He's waking up late, ladies and gentlemen, because it's all work and no play over there. He's training 3 times a day. He's eating 4 or 5 times a night. You know what I'm saying? 6,000 calories he's got to put back into his body because he's burning too much. Praying Mantis, what's up?
What's up? Yo, what up to everybody out there, man? Thank you for another one, man. Thank you to my Lord and Savior, for another day in this beautiful year of 2020. And to kick off this beautiful day, we have an amazing fight, amazing fight with a bright prospect versus in Ness's term, soon to be a journeyman. And I'm excited, man. This morning it's snowing like crazy out here. Big ass snowstorm last night. Yeah, man. I'm loving it. What's up?
Nah, yo, you brought up that conversation, man. You know people get tight. You call they mans a journeymans. Don't be calling they mans a journeymans, man. They don't like that. They don't.
How you do this morning, man? How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. Woke up ready for this fight. Excited. Last minute picks. Yo, did you change?
Nah.
Did Luke Campbell look any different to you at the weigh-in?
Nah, Luke Campbell looks big. He looks cut up. Looks ready to go. But Ryan, it is, man. Ryan for me. Rolling with Ryan, man. I don't know. Ryan he's just confident, man. He's just so cool. You know what I'm saying? His demeanor is just the same. He didn't seem like he get rattled at all. There was nothing that seemed to me like, he's unsure about the performance that he's gonna put in today. And that alone for me is enough, man. Is enough. Because if you're a prospect coming up, you talk about it all the time, the nerves and of being on the stage. And Luke Campbell's been on the stage once or twice before, so he kind of knows what to expect, right? Not in the fight, but in the event itself. I'm not sure Ryan's been a part of something like this. This man,
you tripping? You tripping? Ryan's been around Canelo Alvarez, man. Ryan's been at all the big fights. Remember, we interviewed Ryan at Jacobs Canelo. Like he's used to the fanfare. He's used to the media. He's used to the cameras. He's an Abercrombie and Fitch model. Like his Instagram is a fucking model page. Like he's not afraid of cameras. He's not afraid of attention.
Never said cameras. I'm talking about being the first opportunity to headline your show of this magnitude, because this is the fight that should catapult you into a world title fight. So it makes it it's levels to it. Not saying that he hasn't seen the fans and the fanfare and all, being a part of Canelo and stuff. You watch people show, but when you in the front, when you drive in the car, it's a different story than when you in the backseat enjoying the ride. So his turn now to show that he can actually, carry the show from start to finish. And that's what we all want to see. We want to see whether or not he can carry. Because if he can't, then how we gonna say he a pay-per-view star, or how you say he gonna pull out these type of numbers if he's not able to, carry an event by himself?
Bruh, yo, Ryan cannot lose this fight. There's too much riding on this fight for him. They're saying he walks through Tank, is what De La Hoya's saying out here. And man, I don't know, they're just making it difficult for him, man. He's got such big shoes to fill because of these headlines that they putting out here. Are they doing him a disservice in trying to promote this fight by using the names of other people like Tank and Haney and saying how Ryan will run through them and how he's the best in the division? Is that just adding more pressure for this particular performance of Campbell Garcia to exceed expectations?
Yeah, the pressure would be more. Nah, there is no pressure because Luke Campbell is gonna look at it like, yo, these guys are overlooking me. This is my opportunity right now. Ryan Garcia and his team are overlooking me because they're looking at other opponents. Now it's good for them to call those other opponents because those other opponents got clout. They got name. So that's gonna help, you know what I'm saying, to add the extra eyes to his event that he's having. That's how boxing is run. You know how that goes. But with them saying all this about Javante and T.O. and Devin, that gotta make Luke Campbell like, yo, I gotta put in a performance because they really overlooking me before we even get to the fight.
Yo, so what you think about main event 6 p.m.? I'm actually in love with that.
That's a beautiful time.
Word.
That's a beautiful time.
Beautiful time for them to be actually in the ring, walking out to the ring. That's nice for me, man. That's nice. It's fight day though, fellas.
Yo, you feeling the excitement or what? Was this the same excitement like Canelo or no?
I don't know. I don't know if I'm feeling the excitement or I'm building it up myself because I'm such a boxing fan. It's like I was telling them before you jumped on. I just feel like the fight means a lot in the division. Like I was just telling you, they're putting so much pressure on his shoulders. So I'm expecting this star-making performance. You understand? So they've put a lot of anticipation on the bout. Absolutely. It isn't the big feel of an AJ fight or a Canelo or an Earl fight, no, but you feel the importance because Ryan is such a player for Golden Boy that if he fails today, I mean, you know, the conversations are going to switch so much. And, you know, it's just all eyes on him. I think right now, today, everybody is just seeing, like, finally, we get to see, is it real? Is it real?
Okay. That's that's what we all want to see, right? We've been talking about it for the last week or two, like, oh yeah, social media is this, but is it real? Can we actually see something and say, yes, we have something here. This is it. But before we get there, we gotta read a super chat from Ignorant Boxing that says, who would you favor in a fight between Luke Campbell versus Gamboa?
Now, we did that one, or is that a second one and he just changed it up slightly?
Yeah, that got to be a second one. Let me read one for you.
Yeah, nah, you're right.
We got a member too. We got a new member.
You are right. That is a second one from Ignorant Boxing who said, who would you favor in a fight between Luke and Gamboa? At this point, again, I think Gamboa would be the favorite because of the experience, but I would pick, and that's based off not watching Luke fight versus Ryan. We're talking pre-Ryan. I'd pick Luke. I think he's fresher, taller, naturally 135-pounder. He should win, but I can see Gamboa coming in the favorite. What about you?
I agree 100% with everything that you just echoed right there. Luke Campbell should win. You know what I'm saying? He's the fresher, he's the bigger fighter. But to Gamboa, man, he's crafty. That's that veteran tactic. That's the years of the trade. You know what I'm saying? Years of learning his craft. He probably can pull out a few of those veteran tricks and beat Luke Campbell, who, you know, might not understand how to deal with some of those things. So, but in retrospect, Luke Campbell should take care of that fight. We got a new member. Welcome to the contender, the Fat Boys.
Shout out, Fat Boy. You the man, champ. You the man. We got a super chat. Intrigued, the Incredible still in Mexico. Be safe, my friend. Ryan knocking dude out. Glove emoji. Everybody's sleeping on Ryan. Have a cup of coffee. Wake up, people. He got the goods. 100 emoji. Yeah, man, and that's what I'm saying. You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
There's a certain level of expectation with the outcome. So I don't know if that's added pressure for him. Can he live up to guys like Intrigue to think he's knocking him out? He's Francisco Fonseca and this dude. We got Shin C with a super chat who says, how would you rate Luke Chin? Solid. solid, right? I mean, he fought Linares, but he did go down. He's been down a lot. But he gets back up. Back up. So I would say decent, not solid. Decent, because solid means you ain't going down. Decent means you're going down and getting back up. I'm not worried about Luke's chin and whether it holds up. Like, that's not a thought on my mind when I'm thinking Ryan can knock this guy out. It's not because of the weak chin. And I just wanted to give you more perspective on that. It's not like Khan's fighting and I'm like, oh yeah, he could get knocked out because Khan's solidified weak chin. I think Luke, he's getting up. He on that Tito Trinidad shit right now.
He tough, man. He tough. He's been down a few times, but one thing you can say about Luke Campbell, man, he got some dog in him, man. He ain't got no quit in him. He ain't gonna sit down and look at his corner like, yo, save me. He ain't gonna look at the ref to save me. He gonna get up. You know what I'm saying? He gonna keep going. So that's why the whole knockout thing for Ryan, Ryan gotta really put it on Luke, because Luke ain't gonna just fall out like that for him. Definitely. Now with the opportunity that's ahead of him, he's not gonna fall out like that.
Listen, real quick, 1 o'clock, Border Wars. We looking for 122 pounder, 130 pounder, 168 pounder, 175 pounder. We need a heavyweight with some experience, amateur experience. Actually, we got Jordan. We just need Adrian to send that footage. But yeah, 1 o'clock, Border Wars, 11:30, boxing bars. It's going down.
Yeah. Yo, I wanted to tell you too, man. Y'all gotta, you know what I'm saying? This Border Wars, we're gonna try to finalize a few things. So hopefully you guys tune in, tell a friend to tell a friend. Let's just get some things popping. And you know what I'm saying? Boxing bars is gonna be fire, man. If you're trying to hear some dope MCs from the community, 11:30 Eastern, don't miss boxing bars. And while you're at it, go ahead and smash that thumbs up button and the subscribe button. It does help with the growth and the visibility of the show. We appreciate you very much for this beautiful Saturday morning, you taking your time out, you know what I'm saying, to rock with TBV. Yo, and I forgot to tell you, this morning you didn't even put a time on the first morning show, but it's all love. I'm here.
Oh, like I ain't put a time. Nah, no, I know. I mean, I put it in there I put it in there like 10 minutes. 10 minutes to the time. It was spontaneous. I wanted to see how big of a fight it is, right? Because normally for big fights, if we do a last minute picks, you know, it'll be a decent show. People would call in to make their last minute picks. We have people watching, but not very many people calling in to make those picks. But the lines are open, and we will go to them right now. The phone number is 1-425-569-5241. Press 1 time, voice your opinion right here on the Voice of the People hotline. And don't forget, you could also add Nestor Gibbs on Skype to be part of the conversation from anywhere in the world. All you got to do is use that Skype app and, you know, get it popping with us over here. Talk some boxing. I'm going to put the
Let me ask you a question. Before you do, let me ask you a question. You picked Ryan going distance because you're not sure of the goods and the fact that Campbell got some pedigree, correct?
I picked Ryan going the distance because I'm not sure the power is real until he shows me it's real.
So y'all out there, let us know, man, if you think Ryan's the real goods, you know what I'm saying, and he get a knockout or decision, let us know. Let us know also if you think this is a huge fight. Are you excited and pumped up? Let's go.
I mean, I don't know why people calling for the knockout so easily, right? They should be skeptical. Lomachenko, who has punished people into submission, didn't get a knockout. Linares, who, you know, some, not me, consider, you know, so slick, such a technically sound boxer. It's a tough and tall task to ask Ryan to stop Cool Hands. Yeah. But if he can, oh man, he has announced himself. He has arrived if he can get the win. So let me get your last minute pick. I see Angel Class says Luke is winning.
Yeah, the UK is in here, man. UK stand up. Y'all better support your boy. Rock with him, man. Luke Campbell, he going into the trenches in a few hours. Let's go.
Yeah, man. I mean, yo, I keep watching that Linares Luke Campbell fight because, you know, Linares and Ryan have similar styles. They favor each other slightly. And, you know, Cool Hands didn't do too good for me. Not for me, not in that fight. But hopefully he can take what he learned in that fight and
But that's
translate
the
it.
point, right? Ain't that the point? Ain't that the
Supposed to
point
be.
when you? That's what Canelo did. Canelo
Supposed
went in
to
there
be.
with Floyd, and he learned. Even the way matter of fact, I was watching Canelo Floyd yesterday, and I was looking at the way that when Canelo was punching Floyd, how he was rolling with them right and left hands. If you go back and watch any of Canelo fight, especially against Gigi, look how he was rolling with them right hands. Like, I'm not feeling none of that, man. I ain't feeling none of that. I seen it coming. I roll with it. That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to take an L, which is supposed to be a loss, and turn it into a lesson. But that's only if you can make adjustments, right?
Absolutely, man. Look,
If you can't make adjustments, you stuck.
and I think Ryan should be able to adjust. But we're talking about Luke. Did he learn anything from his losses? Because both of those guys favor Ryan slightly. One of those guys actually is calling Ryan a liar. Did you see that headline? And how about you guys out there in YouTube world? Did you see the headline that Lomachenko is calling Ryan Garcia a liar, and that he makes up lies, that whatever he says happened in sparring isn't true? What really happened is that Ryan was retreating and got his ass kicked, is what Loma's saying. Loma out here on fuego.
Fire. Loma's on fire. He's coming for everybody. He's firing shots at everybody. I love it, man. This is what we should have seen from a long time. You trying to be quiet and nah, man. We don't hear you talk some shit, man. Let's just stir some shit up. But yo, before we get there, man, there's two things I want to bring to your attention real quick. So I was watching a little press conference yesterday with Ryan Garcia, and he brought up the names, you know what I'm saying, that he wanted to fight. But one name he really said he wanted to fight, which we know is not gonna happen, is Manny Pacquiao. Now, that was pretty crazy to hear him utter that out of his mouth, whether at 140, 147. Now, we understand the living legend. Everybody wants that name on their resume. But that's kind of crazy for him to even have that mindset, that thought, you know what I'm saying, to echo it. Wanted to be his second fight after Gervonta Davis, before Tio, before Devin, before all of this. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. That was a good one for him, because if he could entice Manny to take a shot on him,
huge.
it's just it raises his level. Win or lose.
Yeah, that's a winner. Forget that. The fight he might lose, but he gonna win in life. I love it, man. I love what everybody is doing out here. But Ryan Garcia, man, as you said, the measurements look kind of the same. They're both tall, slender dudes. You know what I'm saying? They made 135 bang on. You know what I'm saying? Right on the nose, both of them. The rehydration. We just want to see. I remember when Ryan Garcia joined the team Canelo, Eddie Reynoso and his father. Canelo started to teach Ryan Garcia some of those patented shots that he, especially that knockout punch that he threw on Kovalev. That, you know, the patented body shot he likes to throw. And that's Canelo. You know that little patented, like the left hook he likes to throw to the body. Mm-hmm. He's teaching Ryan all that stuff. So I'm thinking that Reynoso, teaching him some of the moves, and Canelo in the gym with him. Man, he definitely gonna put them skills on display, man. There's no way he's been in that gym for 2 years and he gonna come outside fighting the same way. I can't believe it. I just can't believe it.
I'm with you, but that doesn't mean, again, that it's going to translate into the star-making performance that they're trying to act like it will. But Ignorant Boxing with a super chat. Shout out to Ignorant Boxing. Super chat of the day, without a doubt. So Gamboa's a tougher fight than Luke, but in a fight between Luke and Gamboa, you would favor Luke? Yeah, that, like, right? Because I'm factoring in Gamboa's experience and who he's been in the ring with, and still giving him credit for that. Still trying to give him credit for who he's fought and how he's done versus those people. And then taking credit from Luke for fighting certain people and losing, but giving credit to Luke for being a natural 135-pounder, which obviously Gamboa is not, for being naturally taller than Gamboa and longer than Gamboa. So there are intangibles in that fight, you know what I mean? It's not 100% given that Gamboa beats Luke. I think Luke, again, today, before the Ryan fight, I favor Luke over Gamboa. Gamboa, to me, was chinny, man. He went down like 16 times in his career, you know?
Luke's an Olympic gold medalist, man. Y'all gotta put some respect on Luke Campbell's name, man. Yo, it ain't easy to go win a gold medal, man. You know what I'm saying? Just ask Shakur. He'll tell you, it ain't easy, man. All the politics that come with it. Y'all gotta put some respect on Luke Campbell. He's an Olympic gold medalist, man. stellar amateur career.
Hey,
Got
man,
pros,
you
and
can't-
you know what I'm
you
saying.
can't eat
He
those
lost
medals, man.
a couple of his fights too on the big stage. Like how when a fighter steps up to the big stage and they just fall short. They clean up everything else except when the lights get just super bright. They just weren't able to, to get over the line. But you got to put some respect on his name, though. And I'm talking about the people, not you. The people. Don't forget, he Olympic gold medalist.
I mean, what has he done though? Like,
He fought Lomachenko when he had all the belts.
no, that's what I'm saying. You like, yo, he's an Olympic gold medalist. It's what you've done lately, man. Like, whatever though. Shin C with a super chat. Him and Ignorant Boxing battling to see who's gonna be the super chat of the day. What advantages are on each side, like power and speed? Okay. He wants us to break down who has what. So, again, at first, I thought Luke was the taller fighter. He is not. After the face-off, both press conference and weigh-in, Ryan's the taller fighter. Ryan is, as Mario would say, because he's a bodybuilder, thicker than Campbell. Better team than Campbell. Now, obviously, that's debatable, but this is what this show is about. It's a debate show. I prefer to be trained by Eddie Reynoso myself. If I can pick my trainer, I don't want Shane McGuigan. I want Eddie Reynoso. So, in my opinion, not only is Eddie a better trainer, more accomplished, but he has a better camp, a better stable of fighters that can take me to the next level. They're going to show me what I'm not doing, how many miles I'm not running, how many minutes I'm not on the bag. Why are they jumping rope longer than me? You understand what I'm saying? So many little things that you have to factor in, and those are the things that I factor in. Now, power, I will say slight edge goes to Ryan because he's at least knocking people out. I don't remember the last time I seen a highlight reel knockout for Luke Campbell. Experience for me falls on the side of Campbell because of the people he's been in the ring with, but not too much, because I believe the 2 years that Ryan has been with Canelo, he's caught up. You understand? He's caught up. It's different being the locks and learning off experience versus learning off experience from the pound for pound king. Floyd told you he gave you the green print. Canelo can actually whisper that green print into his ear. You understand? It's totally different. I'm starstruck with the whole Ryan, Canelo in that team. I think that anytime you could get around a world-class fighter like Floyd, Canelo, even Earl, because look at Jamal Charlo's game. Didn't that get Jamal Charlo's game changed when he went over there with Earl? It changed.
Yep, he changed big time.
Straight knockouts. That certain camps do certain things. That's all I'm saying. So for me, power Ryan, experience Campbell.
Yep.
But not a big edge on experience for Campbell. Height Ryan, speed Ryan, skill Ryan. I mean, there's very few things that Campbell brings to the table, man. I'm sorry. Chin, I'm gonna give him chin.
No, because you know what though, for people that haven't done anything, that haven't accomplished anything, what they would love to do is take a poop on people's accomplishment when you haven't even sniffed the air that they have been in. So y'all better put some respect on people's name, man. He did it and he done it. You can't take it away. You can't take it away from what he's done. Okay, he fought these two dudes and he did not get knocked out. Did he get knocked down? Yes. So he showed he got a chin. He showed he got heart. He shows he's willing to go 12 no matter the cost. Y'all gotta put some respect on dude's name, man. Like, I understand, like, Ryan Garcia is the sexier fighter, you know what I'm saying, in terms of, he got the fanfare, he got the Canelo behind him team, he got all this. We get all that. But y'all gotta put some respect on his name, man. For real. For real. All you guys out there, you guys talk like y'all don't know nothing. Y'all don't know shit about boxing. Standing up here talking.
You don't know shit.
Go learn something, man. Go learn something, because y'all the same ones gonna come back here and say, oh, Ryan Garcia was this, Ryan. I got your names down. I'm on your neck. Let's go. Y'all talk too much. I'm gonna get y'all, for sure. Y'all messing with the wrong one. I'm gonna keep telling y'all that. When y'all talking, don't talk like a casual. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get y'all. This is what I do. This is my life. I don't do nothing else. I don't work this is my life. So be careful what y'all talk, man. I'm on it.
That's right. San Pedro, what up, my nigga? I wonder if you're from Macorís. Rim shot. Yo, we're going to open up these phone lines, man. If you want to call in, you want to break it down, you want to tell us how you think things... Well, Francis, you didn't tell me. I gave speed edge to Ryan. What about you?
Yeah, I agree.
Shout out.
The speed and power I give to Ryan. The experience and the resume I'm going to give to Luke Campbell.
Shout out to Malaysia. I see you. Mivin. Okay. Shout out Davidian. What up? Steve. He said, look at Luke's resume. Steve don't like the UK. Let me open up these phone lines, man. Let's see who's out here. Who's ready to rock out with us? Remember the number to call in: 1-425-569-5241. Press 1 time. Voice your opinion right here. Voice of the People Hotline. Don't forget, you can also add Nestor Gibbs on Skype from anywhere in the world. So, you know, if you want to call in, you want to voice your opinion, you want to get it off your chest, this is the place to do it at. Right here. Right here,
man. Let's go. Who's calling, man? Let me know what you guys... I want to see how much people calling, rocking with Ryan Garcia, who rocking with Luke Campbell, man. UK, y'all better stand up and call in, man. Rock for your man, Luke Campbell. Let's go.
Remember to rate us 5 stars on iTunes.
Don't forget to drop that 5-star review and help us remain the #1 boxing podcast in the world, because you're dropping your 5-star review from all over the world. So continue to do so. Only on iTunes. It's absolutely free, and it helps us tremendously.
These calls are brought to you by El Camino Electrical Services, experts in electric vehicle charging stations. For consultations and turnkey installation, visit us at elcaminoelectricalservices.com.
Subscribe to youtube.com/theboxingvoice for the latest and greatest interviews with your favorite fighters.
All right, let me go out to Texas. Alex, what's up?
Hey, what's going on, man? How you doing? Francis?
Good morning.
You know, hey, what can I say, man? I really think this is a 50-50 fight. And the reason I say this is because we all know Francis already said all the accomplishments of Luke Campbell, you know, but this is when I really believe on the eye test, unlike Andrade with 30+ years old. This is young Ryan Garcia. We know he got special effects. And if you don't know, go to his Instagram, watch how the speed, the power of him, and you're going to figure out this man has special power. Not special power, special effects, I'm sorry. So I'm leaning towards Garcia. I think this is the moment that he's going to answer all the questions. And I also believe that this man has special powers, whatever you want to call it, because I think his main weapon is he gets up. And I think it's going to be his big mistake, keep getting up. We're going to perhaps witness a fighting when the heart kills the fighter. This is what's going to happen. He's going to keep getting up.
Cut it. Alex, thank you for calling in. Remember, if you feel like you didn't get it off your chest, you can always do a counterpunch for $5 super chat or Cash App at NestGTO, or you can become a boomerang on our Patreon page and receive a second call every single time you call. Looks like we got Lewis in Boston. Coach Lewis, are you talking or just listening? Coach Rivera. All right, then we're gonna go to Chicago Zone. Steve.
My town up in K-Town. Hey, Daddy, this a dollar beat.
I drink soda, I eat pizza, I hang out with chicks all day. You fight still can't beat me. They fighting every day, they in the gym every day. Just give me 6 weeks, and I got it.
BoxingVoice.com.
Yeah, good morning.
Morning, Steve. Morning.
Morning.
Why they calling you a UK hater in the chat, man? What's up with that?
I don't know, man. I don't know. Hey, haters are gonna hate. They didn't like Floyd either, but all right. This is how I look at this. If you take Ryan's last 2 opponents,
Say that again. Say that again. You kind of went out.
if you take Ryan's last 2 opponents, Fonseca and Duno, and then you compare them with the fighters that Campbell has as his resume, and look at what Ryan did to those 2 guys. Look, this is going to be easy for Ryan, in my opinion. I know he's got an Olympic medal. That depends on you, how much weight you want to put on.
Steve, you got to talk into the mic. I don't know if you're laying in the bed. I don't know if you got an earpiece on, but you're going in and out. And it's not internet. It's you not talking into the receiver.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah, you clear.
Okay. What I was saying is, all you got to do is look at the resumes. Yeah, Luke has stepped up and fought some higher level competition than Ryan, but he hasn't won. He's never beat him. If you look at the guys that he has beat, and you compare him to even Ryan's last 2 fights, the last 2 guys Ryan fought and knocked out are better than probably 80% of Luke's resume. So, you gotta look at what's going on. You gotta be able to read through the resume. I think Ryan's gonna win by KO. I really do. I mean, look at what he did in the last 2 fights. That's all I'm gonna say.
All right. Well, Steve, man, thanks for calling in. Which reminds me, since he said Ryan by KO, let me go to my bookie.
Oh yeah, let me
go to my
good one.
Bookie.
You know what's funny, man? Man, I'm definitely
Let me
betting
go to
on
mybookie.ag and use the code BETTBV and place this little bet. Let's see what it's worth. What's it worth, Steve? You're calling Ryan by stoppage. Oh my God.
Stoppage? I'm gonna tell you right now.
Is it me or does everybody hate these fucking captures, man? Is there not a better way for you to know that I'm real? Fuck.
But you have to push the if you're not a robot.
Yeah, you gotta click all the damn pictures of whatever they tell you to. Stupid. All right, I'm finally logged in. Clicking on boxing.
Oh man, I got here minus 110 for knockout. I'm just
Props. What we got here?
I am 240 for distance.
Who the hell are these dudes? Who's Raul? Who's these dudes, man? What the hell? Who's Raul, man?
Who are these dudes?
Roger Gutierrez. Okay, that's the card. Renee. Yo, my fucking dog, bro. She don't know how close she is to getting the boot. Fucking motherfucker.
But now, who are these guys? I can't even bet on this. I gotta bet on Ryan straight up. I can't even do that.
DJ, you got DJ in here. Let me see, where's Ryan at? Damn, you're making you go all the way down, huh? All right, here we go. So we got Luke Campbell, Ryan Garcia. Will the fight go to distance? Plus money says, yo, that's a nice bet right there. Yes, even though Steve just told us the exact opposite, right? Campbell by knockout is a plus 600. Ryan by knockout is only a minus 110, man. I think
that's what I got that too.
I think I like Ryan by decision.
What you got the decision at?
260.
Oh, I got a 240. That's nice though.
Yeah, hey, come over here to .ag, man. MyBookie.ag. We got them odds. Please use the code BETTBV, man.
$10 at 2 plus 240 return me $34.
You balling then?
So if I put 100, let me see, put 100.
Is you balling or what?
That's not bad. If I put 100, I'm making 240. I'm with that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I might put this $10 bet down. But which one? Decision though? I don't know. Which one would you go? You're going decision, right?
I
haven't figured it out yet. That's hard, man.
Decision seems like it is a possibility, but again, I am looking for reasons to believe in the power. Steve believes in the power. So
and then is it gonna be early or late? I see people saying, 6 to 8. Yo, that's hard. Man, you know me, I'm the knockout guy, so I gotta get my knockout pick for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. It's just, do I do it by round? Like, do I do it like a 4 through 6 or a 7 through 9? Because I don't think it's gonna be early, man. It can be early though. Anyways, let's go to call. Who else next on the call, man? While I go back and forth.
Looking like we got Wayne. Wayne, talk to us.
Hello.
What's
up,
live?
yeah?
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, what up?
Wayne, this Wayne Fitness
yes,
in the
big
UK?
up yourself, Ness. Yeah.
Shout out. What's going on,
Wayne?
brother?
Yes. Yeah, big up the panel and that. Big up my UK people and that. First time calling in it, lad, but been listening for ages, as you don't know. Like,
Yo,
first
Wayne,
of all,
big up
Steve, where
yourself,
you're a
man.
hater.
Happy New Year.
Yeah, thank you, man. Happy New Year, people. But yeah, Steve, yeah. Man said the two people Ryan last fought, he knocked them out in the first round, yeah? That they're better than the whole of Luke's fucking resume. That is a madness. He's a hater. But yeah, anyway, this is going 12 rounds. And I think, split decision, Luke.
But
Let's go.
Wayne, before you go, I want you to give me a legitimate debate as to why you think, I don't know, who you picking that's better than Romero Duno or Francisco Fonseca that's on Campbell's resume as a win.
No one as a win, but as opponents, Linares.
Yeah, but
Mendy.
that's what he's saying. He's saying that he's got in with the better opposition, but he's lost. And if we look at the people he's actually beat, the two guys that Ryan's knocked out are better than them.
Nah, still I can't agree with that, man. I can't agree with that.
So does Francisco Fonseca beat Mendy?
No. Hell no.
Okay, well there you go. There you go, Steve. And does Romero Duno beat Mendy?
No.
Oh, there you go, Steve.
Definitely not. And Linares, boy, he knocks them both out as well.
Well, no, Linares, the wins, the guys that beat Luke don't count because Luke didn't beat them.
Okay,
so
the ones he loses to, yeah?
Yeah, so what he's saying is, you're giving him credit for guys he lost to. Let's give him credit for the guys he beat.
Because I give credit to how the fight plays out.
Yeah,
me
too.
You know what I mean? Like, you get me? I'm not all about BS, about how, like, even losing, like, you can lose good. Because even if Ryan loses today, people are going to hate on him, but he could still lose in like a war, and he should still get credit. So, we'll see. But I'm going to cheer on my man them anyway. Big up the UK people. Hold tight, Midi and Niger. Get me, we're coming.
All right.
Don't know the thing. Yo, my UK, shout out to the UK, man. Big up in itself, yo. Today's your day, you dig?
Wayne in phenomenal shape, man. So when we do a UK border wars, y'all better be careful. My man, I knew that was him from the Wayne, and then once I heard the UK boy, I'm like, oh, this got to be Wayne Fitness. We follow each other on IG. And I think he's done Middy's white collar boxing, actually. So he knows the boxing. Talk to me.
What is your thought about a draw?
For them?
Yeah.
That would be bad for Ryan. Listen, Ryan is in a lose-lose because we've pumped him. Not we, but, I mean, American media has pumped him to these levels that he has to live up to, man. We got Michael Buffer who says, I'm not rocking with Luke Skywalker. He's a loser. Damn, that's harsh, man.
Yeah, you can't do that, man.
Damn. Call my man that, man. We got a new caller. Is this Michigan? First time caller. Who's this?
Yeah. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Can you hear me? So this is the Queen Mike. All right. This is the Queen Micah K. I have my own YouTube channel, Afternoon Sports Play. So I would love everybody to go tap in, subscribe. I do boxing content, and I'm good at it, and I have good analysis. I just wanted to share that.
No problem, Miss K. I've definitely seen your videos. You know I reached out. I actually want to get on the panel with us so she could slay. Yeah, but let's see what you got. Give him a little taste and see if they agree with me, because I think you bring a nice little bit of flavor.
Okay, so with me for the prediction, I definitely have Ryan Garcia defeating Luke Campbell. So this was my original prediction. I feel like he's either going to defeat him in the 5th or 6th round, knock him out. Now, this is not to take anything away from Luke Campbell, because I feel like Luke Campbell has had experience, but Lomachenko definitely dominated that fight. And to me, Luke Campbell didn't show me anything as far as making necessary adjustments throughout that fight. So that's what I have for right now.
I gotta ask, why you dead set on 6? What you said, 5 and 6 round, 5 and 6? Why those rounds?
Because to me right now, I'm looking at it as far as just because the first few rounds sometimes, depending on the certain fighters, it's the fill out round. So I feel like Ryan is going to be patient. And he's going to, catch Luke Campbell slipping. So I'm just going into that middle. I feel like it could be a little bit earlier. But that's just how I'm looking at it. That's why I'm going with that for right now.
And what do we call you? Miss K Slay?
Micah K.
Oh, Micah K. How do you spell it?
Micah K. Micah and then K. But my YouTube channel is called Afternoon Sports Slay.
Okay. And you're in Michigan?
Yep, from Detroit, west side of Detroit.
Shout out Tony Harrison, man. That's my man. Listen,
shout out, yeah.
We look forward to you calling in, and like I said, we would love to do a collab with you and have you introduce yourself to our community and like that. You can give your YouTube channel some exposure. We're always looking for boxing fans, and not only that, females, right? Because we have such a big male percentage, and I know that there's a lot of females out there. We have a few that call in, so hopefully you can encourage more of them to speak their minds on the sport.
Absolutely, and I appreciate you reaching out to me. I'm definitely gonna message you back, and I hope to hear from you guys soon. Once again, if you love boxing, you want to see a new perspective, a girl from Detroit, make sure that subscribe to my channel, Afternoon Sports Slay. There's definitely more content on the way.
All right, thank you so much. There you have it in Michigan. Hopefully we can do a collab and get her on, and you guys can get a little more introduced to her. But you got something for me before I go to the next caller?
Go ahead, you good.
Rod in North Carolina, talk to me.
Hey, I got Ryan Garcia. Can you hear me?
Perfectly.
Yeah, I got Ryan Garcia, and it's funny that your guest just called, well, the lady that just called in, because I got him probably 6th round knockout. I think he'll knock Luke Campbell out around the 6th round. Ryan Garcia, classic boxer, puncher, man. The speed, I think he's just getting to unleash. I think he's gonna be the cream of the crop of this division real soon. If Canelo wouldn't have this guy around him in his gym if he didn't think this guy has the potential to be the best in this division, and I see that he will emerge as the best. Tank Davis, I know you like him. I like Devin Haney. This guy is going to emerge as the best, and he can promote himself. He can draw a crowd. And you're going to see the best tonight. 6th round, 7th round KO, Ryan Garcia.
Beautiful. Rod, North Carolina, man, thank you. Listen, a lot of people saying round 6, Francis. So I'm just going to say, don't forget to use our code BETTBV on my bookie. Simply because on my bookie, look, we just talked about it. You get better odds, right? You're getting knockout for 230. I'm getting 260. And what do you got your round 6? Because that sounds like the lucky number. People saying round 6. What's your round 6 looking like?
For knockout, right?
For knockout.
Yeah, 1 second.
My round 6 is plus 11 hundo. Plus 11 hundo right there. So
I'm plus 12 for me.
Yeah. I just started using my bookie again. I was using DraftKings. I'm tight as hell. Now I finally got my money from what's the other one? The old one that closed down? They sent it to me. They sent me a check.
Did they? That's
yeah,
good.
$5. $5. You know, so they sent me a check, so I'm at least happy with that. We got Count Drago with a super chat that says Garcia KO. No, 6 rounds. Close 6 rounds. Garcia KO Luke by body shot on 8. Close 6 rounds, and then in 2 more rounds he gets the knockout. So it's not 6 rounds for him in terms of 6 rounds and a knockout. It's more 6 rounds of a close fight before Garcia puts the lights out on Luke. Remember, you could call in, you could give us your opinion, or you could super chat, whatever you want to do. But the number to call from a landline or a mobile phone, or you just want to connect via old-fashioned, 1-425-569-5241. Press 1 time. Voice your name right here on the Voice of the People hotline. Don't forget, you could also add Nestor Gibbs on Skype by adding Nestor Gibbs on Skype. Let me go out to pound for pound.
I want to know if no knockdowns, only knockouts. Nobody's picking no knockdowns between these 2 fighters. None of them will hit the canvas before they get stopped. It will just be a stoppage, just a straight up stoppage.
I don't know. I'm going decision. I'm leaning decision.
The champ is here. The champ is here.
Red belt, black belt, WON green. I'm king. Undisputed GOAT, TBE. And you can catch the news first on TBV. Voice of the people now let me speak. Scientists of the sweet, BOXING.
Yo, TBV, what's good? Can you hear me?
Perfectly. What up?
I'm good, man. Yo, what was her name? Micah K. She need to come on here, man. It was good hearing that Detroit women's accent, man. Even if it is West Side, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just nostalgic, man. And she sounds like she know her boxing knowledge. I disagree though. I think it is gonna be later, like the 8th, 9th round. You know, we forget Luke Campbell, and Francis made a good point on that. No knockdowns. Luke Campbell would have been knocked down a few times. He just always gets back up. You know what I'm saying? And keeps fighting. You know what I'm saying? He ain't no Tito Trinidad where you get back up and then he beat the crap out of you. But he stays in the fight. And I don't think it's going to be that easy a job for Ryan to get him out in 6. That's a little early. It's usually then when they start to take off. And I do agree with it, though. You know, like, I think Ryan Garcia is, you know, he probably got different gears and maybe a level above Luke Campbell. But he definitely going to get tested today. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what that guy talking to Ryan Garcia, the future. Like, I don't know if I agree with that one. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of like I say, them young guys need to fight each other. We need to go back to the 80s where all of them take a loss to each other, or all of them beat everybody, or one of them beat everybody. But we don't need that. The Floyd era.
Cut it.
New caller in the 636. Now, where in the heck is that at, champ? We never had a caller in there. Where you from?
Yo, what's good with it? Nessus and Fresh, my guy. How you feeling, bro?
Aaron Fresh?
Nah, and Fresh. I got a boxing channel, man. I was one of the people all the way back in the day when you first started, bro. I was one of the first people that ever called into your show, period, bro.
Oh, man, I appreciate it, man. Where you from?
Man, exactly. I'm from Puerto Rico, but I have, roots in, St. Louis. Like, I basically grew up in St. Louis and everything. So that's where the 636 area code comes from, bro.
Okay, so 6336 is St. Louis. Man, let me ask you, bro, is there a lot of Puerto Ricans in St. Louis?
Not really. But I'm half, though, you know what I'm saying? I'm half, though, you know what I'm saying? My mother is black, and you know what I'm saying? Father, Puerto Rican, so, yeah.
For sure.
But yeah, man, I'm going to go ahead and break it down, bro. I'm going to break it down real quick, bro. I just feel like with Ryan Garcia, his jab is getting better because he's with Canelo. People underestimate Canelo's teachings and what he's learned from all these different fights. He's fought over, I think, 15 world champions if you add it all together, if not more. So that experience combined with what Ryan Garcia has had in sparring and then, just his countless hours he's put into the sport. Ryan is never off weight. That's another thing people are not putting into perspective. He's not like a Gervonta Davis who gets fat and you know what I'm saying, doesn't stay in shape. And I just feel like when it comes down to the moment, Ryan is ready. He's like you said, he's not scared of the cameras. He's going to throw that blazing left hook when Luke throws that lazy jab. I'm telling you, people are like, how could the left hook land over the jab? But he can.
It really can. If you really pay attention to how Luke lunges in kind of with his jab, it's not that accurate. And I just feel like if he misses, and Ryan has cat-like reflexes. I'm not going to say Floyd-like reflex, but it's as close as Floyd as you can get to me. Now, he has improved it at the top level, so I'm not going to get ahead of, I'm not going to put the buggy before the horse, but I just truly believe that Garcia is going to knock him out either early in the first or second round, because Ryan said it on Ellie Segback video, he's going for it early if it's early. Like if Luke make a mistake, he's going to make him pay and knock him out. But if it goes to
cut it. Champ, thanks for calling in. You already know. If you feel like you haven't got it off your chest, remember we do boomerangs. You can head on over to patreon.com/theboxingvoice and sign up for a boomerang, giving you 2 calls. 1 call, your normal call, and then you get to cut the line. So if somebody says something, I says something, Francis says something, you want to come back, you raise your hand, boom, bring you right back. Boomerang. You can do that every single show if you're a Patreon boomerang. Or you could just go ahead and do a one-time $5 super chat or cash app at NestGTO, and we'll bring you right back so that you can get it off your chest. And that's an immediate line cut with the $5 cash app or super chat for a counter punch. You must say counter punch, all right? Let's see here. We got...
Who that?
Who this? Is this a new caller? No, this is something else. All right, let me see. That is Edwin. What's going on, Mr. Solano in LA? Talk to us.
Hey, how you doing, boss?
Brother, how are you, Edwin? Good morning.
Yeah, I say split decision. Garcia.
Decision. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I think.
Why split decision?
Just because every time when boxers really want claim that they're gonna knock somebody out, it usually finishes in a 12-round fight. So to me, Garcia's talking too much. So I think, and then breaking it down, just Campbell, just a tough guy. He's not gonna go down that easily. So and I think he's gonna get exposed, Garcia.
Wow.
I think it's gonna be a great lesson. To learn from this good fight. Yeah. So.
Well, all right, brother. Well, thank you for calling in.
Yeah. No. You see what he said though?
What?
He was like, yo, and that's why I asked the question. I haven't heard one person say, yo, Ryan gonna knock Campbell down 1 or 2 times before he stops him. They call him straight up stoppage. We say Ryan got that 1 punch power to knock Luke Campbell out. Like he gonna knock him out, he gonna stay down, not get back up. And he got up with other great fighters. Oh, that's crazy, man. But I hear that. Hey, everybody got their opinion. I appreciate it. I respect it. So let's keep going.
For real. Looking like the king. What up?
Here he.
Just like the king is what I mean. The king is what I mean.
Yo, top of the morning, TBV. I don't even know. I'm just listening more or less, man. But shout out to the show. We talking Luke Campbell, Ryan Garcia?
Yeah, last minute picks.
What you working out?
Canelo walking him out to the ring as well.
Francis, you don't know. Don't say too much of that. Don't say too much of that. Don't say too much of that. Listen, it might be an upset, but I don't know, man. I was kind of on the fence, man. I don't know. But that's my call, man. I'm out.
All right. We're going out to Decatur, Georgia's own.
Get your ass in the ring and
Ain't no
swing,
hard
man.
button. Boxing motherfucker like this.
BoxingVoice.com.
Hey, Daddy.
Boxing thinking man's game.
This a dollar bill.
Skill. Up here. You gotta be out thinking motherfucker. That's what we're fighting.
BoxingVoice.com.
TBV was happening, man.
What up?
Everything kosher. Francis, how you feel, bro?
What's going on, my brother? Happy New Year to you if I didn't tell you, man. Shout out to you, man. You the man.
Appreciate you, man. Shout out to you too, my guy. Hey, look, I just want to say something to a little shouter who had called in, a little lady with a nice voice. It's all good if you come to TBV shouter, but let me tell you something. You need to be here every day for a month at least. Shout out to Dominique. Shout out to what's his name? Shannon. What the hell was his name?
Shannon the Cannon.
Shannon Breeze. He about to be back on Fridays. Hell happened to Shannon. But nah, that's what's up. Hey, I'm still fucking with Luke Campbell, bro. All these people that saying Ryan for the knockout. Hey, that's what's happening. I would like to spend everybody $100. Huh?
You picking Luke?
Yeah, I'm riding with Luke, dog.
But how about how is he getting it done in your opinion? Like what method?
I think it's all going 12.
Okay, I think so Luke by decision.
Yeah, by decision. And I think by Canelo being with Ryan, that's gonna be a little bit more, you know what I'm saying, pressure for him. And then his little brother, the first fight on the card. So Ryan got a lot of shit going on, and I don't know, bro. I think Luke gonna goddamn pull this out.
Cut it.
Well, shout out to Lidge Low. Remember, for those that don't remember, Lidge Low actually picked Andy Ruiz to beat AJ the first time. Mm-hmm. And I used to be like, yo, man, get out of there. You tripping, man. You know, you hating. You a hater. I didn't think it was possible. So Luke Campbell by decision on mybookie.ag is plus 600. So, you know, you put 100 on that, you make 700 back if you believe Campbell could get the knockout. And look, just remember to use the code BETTBV. It's not gonna cost you nothing, and they're just gonna know that we reminding you to use mybookie.ag, and you'll also get whatever you deposit matched, so up to $1,000. So if you put 1,000, they'll give you 1,000. All on you. You know, I don't know that you should bet it on Campbell by KO, but if you a betting man, right, and you want to make that dough, that plus 600, you know, with a bet of 100 or 10, right? Like if you put a $10 bet, you're making 60, which is obviously your 10 plus their 60. So, you know, really bringing back 70, or you can drop another zero on it and bring back that 600 plus your 100 back, 700, man. Really on you. But when deciding whether or not you're gonna do that, make sure that when you head over to mybookie.ag, you use the code BETTBV, because you love your podcast, you love your favorite podcast. You want to make sure
the first person though that stepped up and said that they picking Luke. I'm just saying.
That is the first
person.
person.
Stand on his 10 saying that he picking Luke. I'm paying attention.
I hear him. We're going out to Davidian, Buffalo Falls. Has anything changed since you woke up this morning, or are you still riding with the same person?
Oh, nope. Nothing has changed. It was good, TBV. It was good, Francis, Ness. No, I'm still rocking with King Ryan. I like that young man. I think he, you know, because he looks a certain way, they think he gonna do what he need to do. And I think he gonna get Campbell up out of there at some point, or it might go 12. I'm not sure, but I definitely got Ryan beating the hell out of him. I'm not impressed. I don't know. I'm not impressed with Campbell. Just not. Never have been. Like, sorry. I don't know. You know, even when I saw him in the Linares fight, I was like, oh, I don't know what they talking about over there in the UK, but I don't see it. I got Ryan taking him out. Campbell soup.
Cut it. I'm trying to make Campbell soup out of him tonight, fellas.
Luke, you got a super chat. If you picking Luke, you got a super chat. You can't put in, you got a super chat so we can let the people know what's happening. Call in. Let's go.
Let me go to
BoxingVoice.com. When I was locked up in county jail, I thought the Southside was going to fight. I knocked out the Southside. Teardrop. BoxingVoice.com.
What you got to say about that, Deontay? What you got to say about that, man?
Hold on a second.
Yo, what's good, TBV? Can y'all hear me?
We do.
What up?
Hey,
Happy New Year to you,
man. What up, friends? Happy New Year's to you guys. Happy New Year, Ness. Happy New Year, Francis. I got Campbell, man. upset city. I think the experience of Campbell come into play big time in this fight. Ryan keeps his chin up a little too much at times. I think Campbell's going to expose him in areas that no one else has been able to. Yeah, he fought Loma, and Loma, he dominated him to a good degree, but he still has the pedigree to beat Garcia. I think he'll take him out in the later rounds, probably the 8th or the 9th. I think he's going to catch him, and I think he's going to finish him, honestly. But just because Canelo's walking him out to the ring don't mean Canelo's going to get in the ring and fight for him. Yeah, that's a lot of good macho and everything like that for the young man. But, man, this could be an exciting fight. We're starting off the year 2021 the right way with a really great fight. And either way, the outcome, we're blessed to have this fight at the beginning of 2021. So, all right, guys, I appreciate it. About to go run with the team here.
All right. We're going to Sal in Milwaukee.
Ness, what's good? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Good morning.
What up? You know, every time I call in, I got smoke for your ass, right? Now check this out, man. I'm gonna need, with all due respect, Ness, stop smoking dicks and dope, bruh. Your ass, okay, I'm gonna start it off like this. I got Ryan by decision. Now back to the other fucking shows I missed. Ain't nobody paying no fucking pay-per-view for Ruiz and fucking the fat nigga. No, it's not happening. And Francis, Frankie, stop arguing with this nigga about that dumb shit. That's why you lose a lot, because you argue with the nigga when he don't have no point. Ness, you contradict yourself damn near every show. You say you want the best fights, but then tell Tank to play keep away from niggas he's supposed to fight right now. What type of nigga do that? And I'm out, Ness. Stop this shit.
He must got a timer, but I don't know what you're talking about, because we just had a show yesterday. Because I was going to cut his ass off, but he was on point. Listen, I don't know what he's talking about, because yesterday we left it open for Tank to make the decision. I didn't say, oh, I want Tank to fight anybody. You feel me? If anything, I even said that the possibility of Gary Russell was decent, Jojo Diaz was decent. I mean, I don't know. But as far as Areola and Ruiz, that ain't your fight. That ain't your fight. That fight got its own demographic, and it's 37 million of them. They don't need your money. Believe me, you don't have to pay for that. I will pay. They will get my money, you know. But maybe that's that Latin bias you talk about. Maybe that's just me wanting to watch a good fight, you know, because that's what that is. That's what that is. You know, there's just a lot of hatred there. Any other time there's a good style matchup, we say it's a good style matchup. But now, because it's Andy and he's popular enough to do a pay-per-view, y'all mad. Don't be mad. Oh, sure. Shit. Shin C said, what's the my bookie code again? Yo, bet TBV. So it's just BET TBV. BET TBV. What up? Yo, but yeah, he mad. So you telling me you ain't buying Areola in Canada over there? Areola versus Andy, you gonna stream it?
No. Andy versus that ain't getting my money. Crazy.
Oh, they ain't getting your money?
My money, you tripping. I rock with Andy, but Andy gotta fight somebody else to get my money. Areola ain't getting my money.
See, y'all respect the shooter.
Call me what it is.
Y'all respect the dude that got shot, not the shooter, man. You know what I'm saying? Andy is the shooter. He took low money. He jumped in DMs. He knocked out AJ. Then he fought him twice.
Can I tell you something? You fell for it.
No, you fell for it. You fell for it.
You fell for it because I'm a boxing fan. I'm gonna pay for it, but I watch boxing.
He did it. He did it, and that's the problem. You see, You want dudes to take short money. You want Crawford to just win. You want him to just take the fight because you feel he could win. I wanted Wilder to just take the fight because I felt he could beat AJ. But guess what? When they do it, then you don't respect it. Andy did it. He did it. And he had 2 tough fights. He beat one of them. And now, because he did it, because he risked it all, because he bet on himself, yeah, he gets my money. He gets my money in his rebuild fight. He gets my money in his comeback fight with Eddie Reynoso. He gets my money in his fight with a new training camp. Yup. Because I respect what he did. I respect that he took short money versus AJ when nobody else wouldn't. Yup. I respect that. See, y'all don't. Y'all fickle. Y'all forget. No, Andy did what he had to do. He became the first Mexican-American heavyweight champ of the world. When you do that, then you tell me, oh, he don't deserve or he ain't worth. Beat it. Go ahead. You guys on?
No, go ahead.
I was going to go to Gentlemen's Driving Podcast and Gentlemen's Driving Club. CEO Sean Jones, what's going on, champ?
What's going on, guys? Good morning.
Morning.
Yeah, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year's to y'all as well. Yo, I love John, that one white boy's call, except for the outcome. I just don't see Luke Campbell pulling it out. Not saying it's going to be a robbery, but it's in Texas. I don't think he's getting a decision here in Dallas, especially with Canelo walking him into the ring and everything like that. I got Garcia knocking him out in the later rounds. I say around 7 to 8 stoppage.
All right. And you know what? That's a great point he brought up. Can Campbell get a decision now that Canelo's walking out Ryan?
The whole team is in the building.
now that this fight is in San Antonio. And it looks like we got a cash app for a counterpunch from Milwaukee's Cell.
Ness, there you go, line on air again. The show you always talking about Tank, you told the nigga to play keep away when it came to Devin Haney, Teofimo, because you said they was calling him out and he should make him wait. That's what you said.
That's
nigga,
right.
You don't want the big fights, nigga.
If
you
I
don't
said
want
that,
them.
If I said that,
you don't want. You think I got you on tape, nigga? Every time I call in, you know I got you on tape. Don't play me. I'm out.
It don't matter. If I said that, you know why I said it, Francis? I remember that conversation. We was talking about Canelo and Gennady and how Gennady waited his whole career. Canelo down in a whole nother weight, unifying a whole nother division, and he fighting nobody after nobody, calling Canelo out, waiting for Canelo to move up. And that's what this dude right here wants. Sell in Milwaukee, ladies and gentlemen, he wants Tank Davis, who has fought at 135 one time, whose career has flourished at 130, who has now become a champion again at 130 and had a successful pay-per-view at 130. He want him to move up and give up weight to make a fight for you. And I said, no, fight Gary Russell, fight Joseph Diaz. You at 130, them dudes want you because you the biggest fight. So if they want you, make them come to you. You ain't got to go up. But you ain't no real fan. Not a fan of Tank. You want Tank to give up weight to make a fight that you said he's supposed to be fighting. How you avoiding a whole nother division? You ain't even at that division. You ain't even a real champ at division. All you won was a regular belt. But this the pressure they got on Tank because he the biggest name from 130 to 135. So Marcellus want him to get up out his division to go fight these other dudes. They are naturally 135 pounders. They already doing interviews, T.O. and Devin, saying they ready to bust up out that division and go to 140. And that's what he want for Tank. Why? Because you want to see him lose. You must got a hatred for Floyd or something. You want to see him lose. I get you. I want Tank to fight Jojo Diaz. What's wrong with me asking for a unification? Meanwhile, when it's Canelo, they want unifications. You see the difference? Ooh,
for sure.
I thought y'all wanted Earl and Crawford to unify. You don't want the best fights. And that's so what? Tank unifying ain't the best fight. Somehow, Tank moving up out his division when it took him 12 rounds to knock out Gamboa, who was 39. That's the right move for him to make. Get up out his division, go fight them young boys at 135 because you said so. Not to do what y'all want Canelo to do, which I crucify Canelo. Why he ain't undisputed in that division? Why you ain't stay there and fight all the champs? Now, so they pick and choose who get to move and jump. And man, get out of here.
Super chat coming from Steve Munoz that says Ryan by decision. He drops his left hand too much before that left hook. But now facing a guy closer to his height and reach, that hook won't be as successful.
Well, remember.
You guys agree or disagree?
Remember, I think the left hook is going to be way more successful in this fight because Campbell, his lack of discipline to keep that right hand back home. He doesn't recoil it. It's here. He likes to paw with it, range fine with it. And that's going to open up the left hook over the top for Garcia.
And you know, throw that thing fast.
He could feint, and then, you know, it's so much he could do. I just can't wait to see him do it.
Yo, Ryan is fast, yo. I'm not gonna lie, yo.
So much he could
Ryan
do.
Throw that left hook fast, boy.
But let me tell you, for the last super chatter, if you want to go ahead and bet on Garcia by decision, don't forget to use bet TBV on mybookie.ag. But it's 260. There's no, you know, DraftKings. Let me see what DraftKings got it, but I think they have a worse. What do you call it? They have worse odds. It's not and this sucks too because my money's in DraftKings. Freaking, I gotta get it out. Damn, Ryan is gonna be done like Daniel Dubois. That's not true. Esteban says, "What's your super chat here, Esteban?" All right, Esteban says, my spine footage to the Patria. Email.
Huh?
Oh, he meant to say my sparring footage to the Patreon email.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm all right.
He said sparring.
My sparring footage to the Patreon email? No. Your sparring footage to my email. Hit me up on Patreon, and I will send you my email. For the boxing voice. Let me check if you got any recent messages there. That being said, looking like Mulatto. What up, though? Just listening. He in the gym hitting the bags with the headphones on. Thinking of Mario.
Show kid.
Let's go. Natural Wiz Hamilton. What up?
Steel City.
What up, man? I'm just, can you guys hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I'm just working, driving a garbage truck. Yeah, man, that sounds big for King Ryan. So, I got Ryan, but it's gonna be close. For some reason, I just have a funny feeling about this fight. I don't know what it is, but when I try to put money on this, I'm not too sure. But, Francis, yo, reach out to Jay Nice. I can give you that work, man. You need to train? I can give you that work, man.
Uh-oh.
You already know it is Steel City, man. Candace, stand up. That 905.416-647. Yeah.
Is that close for you, Francis?
Hamilton? Yeah, man. Don't worry. We'll link. Jay Nice, that's my boy. You know that.
Oh, word? Oh, you know him. Okay. Uh-oh. So you need to bring Natural Wiz into the fold, man. He need to get a fight, man. He out here talking about he can help. He got to get a fight.
Yeah, them boys got hands, though. I'm going to tell you that.
Huh?
Him and his boy, they got hands, man. Natural Wiz and Jay Nice. Yeah, they got hands.
Oh, yeah? Wait.
I don't know what weight they are right now, but yeah, they both got hands, man. That's how I met them through boxing. Yeah.
Okay. Well, there you go. Looking like Stainless on the Boomerang.
Yeah, man. Good show. Like I say, I don't know about Luke Campbell by decision. Like I say, everything you were talking, that's with the flaws that Luke Campbell has. Ryan Garcia has the speed to match it or to offset that. So, like I say, I think maybe the 8th and 9th round, 5th or 6th, that just seemed a little too early for me. But if he does, then maybe that'll show me what I'm not seeing from Ryan. Because I still got a lot of questions. He's a good kid. It's just like Devin Haney. That fight with Gamboa, it didn't answer everything for me. So I need to see more. But that's what boxing is, right?
Hey, Stanley, quick question. Is it going to be a one-punch knockout, or is it going to be accumulation of knockdowns and a stoppage?
I think it's a one-punch thing from the accumulation over the rounds. But I think it's going to be one punch that knocks him out. I think that's what he got, that left hook, right?
Yeah, that quick left hook, yeah.
Yeah, and like Ness was saying, Luke Campbell is slow with that jab, recoiling it. So, you know what I'm saying? Especially later on after, fighting like that, I can see Ryan catching him one of those, especially if he got power that carries late. Yeah. Again, as I always say, please make sure.
Cut it.
Damn, champ. I normally don't cut you on the outro because we need it, but
Cash App, champ.
It was already I was already in motions. We got Garcia and Campbell fight props on FanDuel, and it's looking like Garcia method of victory by points decision is only a 220 there, and on DraftKings only a 210. So definitely use that code BETTBV and get that 260 by decision on Ryan. And minus 110 if you believe in the knockout, because on FanDuel by knockout, Ryan is a minus 105. And on DraftKings, he is a minus 106. So again, my bookie giving way better odds. Looks like I think Cell might be back with another one. Angry Man Cell.
Can you hear me, Ness? Can you hear me?
We hear you.
Check this, Ness. You contra every time. Francis, this how you beat Ness up on the daily. I'm gonna show you how to do this. Ness, every day your ass come and praise motherfuckers for going to be great. Jumping weight class going down. You said that fighter trying to be great, but when it come to Tank, you don't have that energy, nigga. That's my point. When the big fighters, T.O. them, Devin Haney, you said, no, keep the belt and stay in your division when Tank walk around at 150 when he not fighting. Your ass is cooked, my friend. You cooked.
No, you wrong. You wrong. So now that you're done, I had the same energy for Earl, remember? Right? It's different fighters, right? Earl unified, and people want him to continue to unify, but there's a possible fight for him with Canelo. So I'm telling him move up if that fight is available. Tank hasn't unified. Do you understand that? The Tank he's never unified. Not never. Not when he first won the belt, not when he switched from IBF to WBA. You understand? So there is a lot of unfinished business for Tank right there. Now, T.O. beat the man already. It's the same energy I have for Canelo when he beat the man already in Gennady. So this is what y'all get mad at, right? Y'all wanted Canelo to be undisputed. Why he ain't fight Andre? Why he ain't fight Andre? Because nobody was saying Andre was the man. They were saying Gennady Golovkin was the most feared middleweight with 20 middleweight defenses. Canelo ducking him. He wasn't even in the division. So Canelo went up and beat him. He went up and beat him. So no, my energy ain't the same for undisputed because he beat the boogeyman. You understand? Tank ain't beat nobody at 130. Just Pedraza. Now he beat Leo. Like, he hasn't unified. You want him to move up and handle business at 135 for what? Like, for what? He don't got no business being up there. They want him up there because he the biggest fight. And you mad. His business is at 130 with Shakur, with Burchell, with Jamel Herring, with JoJo Diaz, with those dudes. You want him to go to 35 so that those dudes can have a big fight. I see what you're doing. Which one of those guys are really your favorite fighter? You know what I'm saying? What's really going on? Because in one hand, he says, I'm protecting Tank, but in one hand, I'm also letting T.O. do whatever he want. He ran off a list of fighters that I let do whatever they want. No, I thought T.O. beat the man that was the man. That was a 3 or 4 division weight champ. That's what he did. That's why I said, yeah, go fight Cambroso, because you took short money. You just mad. Tell your favorite fighter do something great. You mad.
Who next on the
you
docket?
want them to do something great off the back of Tank work. Tank out here selling tickets in every region, in Atlanta, in LA, in New York. You want him to make a big fight for other people. Tell them make their own big fight. Tank ain't got to do nothing. Don't Haney got a mandatory 2 of them, but you want him to get a Tank fight somehow. Somehow Tank got to give him a fight. Yo, funny. When Tank get up there, when he get to that division, then he'll give those dudes an opportunity. You know what I'm saying? But I see y'all rushing him. Like y'all was rushing Canelo to not finish his business at 54 because all of a sudden Gennady needed an opponent. Man, beat it. Marlon So Icy Sims.
Yo, can y'all hear me?
We hear you, champ.
What's happening? Hey, forget about Ryan and Campbell right now. We got to talk about me, man. Hey, I'm back in the ring January 24th down in Atlanta. I'm excited, man. I've been training hard, and I finally got my contract coming in, and I'm back in the ring to get continued on my grind.
Okay. Do you got a word on an opponent?
Yeah. The dude is Dominique Crowler. He's another undefeated guy from Baltimore. Oh, he's supposed to be a nice top prospect as well. So, it's a great thing for both of us, for our records and moving forward in this boxing game.
And what card is this gonna be on or promotion?
Actually, I didn't even look at that part. I just know that it's for the 24th of January of this month.
So you've been in the gym grinding hard. I see on your IG you've been putting in the work, man. You got the new team behind you. You want to talk about it?
Man, I've been grinding. No, it's the same team I've been working with, but we just been building a stronger bond, man. We've been working, if one of us have a fight, the way we come together to make sure that we all there and not leaving nobody just trying to fend for themselves. So it's been coming together very well, man. I've been in the gym 2, sometimes 3 times a day, all in. I ain't been taking no trips on the road and doing no truck driving or nothing. So I just been sitting here grinding out day in and day out, man. I'm just now leaving the gym for my first session of the day already.
All right. Well, Marlon, we going to be tuned in and locked in. We're going to get you an official interview and everything, and we're going to promote the hell out that one, brother. Looks like we got a counterpunch from Stainless.
As I always say, please make sure you push that thumbs up. Share this in every episode of the Boxing Voice podcast. This is TBV for life. And if you ain't on Patreon, it's because you're stupid. And shout out to El Camino. Peace. Again, Happy New Year's, fellas. Great work last year. Can't wait to see what y'all do for 2021. Peace.
All right.
Yeah. Check your cash app because your boy might send another cash app to get back at you.
Okay. Looking like we have Amin if he wants his boomerang.
Amin.
Yo,
I got a question. You said Tank got business to finish at 1:30, right?
Yeah.
Who is this business at 1:30? No, you know what? You're right. You said Shakur. Okay, cool.
Burchell, the WBC champion. Jamel Herring, the IBF champion. The WBO champion. Jojo Diaz, the IBF champion. Shakur, the new star in the division. Like, there's hella dough to make this. Sal's just tripping.
Nah. I asked. That's why I asked. Sometimes motherfuckers come in with their guns blazing. I asked. So, 135.
Sal's drunk off eggnog, and he wants Tank. He giving Tank the ultimate pass. No other fighter ever got that pass where he could win one belt and just move up to get an even bigger fight without doing nothing. Now he wants to do that because he obviously got something against Tank. He wants to see him lose. Everybody seen Tank versus Gamboa and said Tank need to go back down to 130, but Sal out here doing super chats to get him to go to 135. Come on, man.
We would discredit Tank for not handling business at 130. So yeah, I'm not trying to see that. 135 is his own monster, man, and I think it's up to Haney and that's it's good marketing, man. A shout out to Bell because Yeah, man. That's why the young boy is chasing him down. Like, so it's like, yo, you got to chase somebody else. So this Ryan Garcia, Ryan Garcia and really Haney need to fight. Like I said before, because that's got to go down. The two fighters we need to see the most of.
Exactly. Tell Marcellus to tell Dazn handle their business. That fight is right there. Ryan signed to Dazn and so is Devin Haney. You talking about fucking Tank. He on a whole nother side in a whole nother division. Damn. Yo, you ain't happy? You usually out here saying the same lines Ella be saying, man. You need to start saying it for these dudes this morning, man. Tank the biggest fight.
Davis. Oh, yeah. All roads to 130, 135 leads through Gervonta Tank Davis.
It's damn sure does when you got guys calling in here talking about he ducking a division he not even in. I'm protecting him from a division he not even in. Damn, I love it when fighters get that big. They get this ridiculous hate. It comes from all levels. LV,
they want to fight the monsters, man. The monsters.
LV Slugger, what up?
LV. Fellas, what up? TBV, what up?
Good morning,
What's
man.
happening?
Out here grinding, hustling. You already know.
What? Yeah, man. I believe, man, Ryan just got star written all over him, man. I see him getting the knockout, man. It's just something about it. I don't think Eddie Vinosa will let this man take a fight.
What round? I want to know, man. This knockout got me wanting to put money up.
I'm gonna be real. I don't really know, man. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it be early. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even be surprised if it's like the first 5 rounds on that left hook coming. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like he gonna do it, man. He got the star potential, like, you know what I'm saying? Haney over Gamboa probably a bigger win because, you know, Gamboa is champion. But I think, Ryan the only one out the young crop without a belt, you know, has yet to become a champion yet. So he need an impressive win on his resume. And I feel like him getting the stoppage on Luke Campbell, somebody who ain't never been stopped before, will be big. You know what I'm saying? So it'll help build up that Ryan and Tank, but Ryan and Haney fight. Since they, like you said, they on the same side.
Mm-hmm. Cut it. Yo, what you say it again for me, Francis? All roads lead to
Tank Davis at 130 and 135.
He accidentally said Tank. Damn. I mean, yo, that's a lot of weight on your shoulders, man. You got to feed the whole 2 divisions, man. Let me find out. Hold on. Let me go to box, right? How many 130 pounders? And I'm going to do Tank. You tell me in Haney's division, how many active motherfucking junior lightweights do we got? Because in Tank's division at 130, there are 2,377 active 130 pounders. Basel want him to go up to 135, and he ain't never unified. Now, how many over there with your mans in them? Let me see this. Gamboa is at 135. Yeah. There is 2,377 over there as well. So, come on, fellas. Let's be for real, man. Let's stop this.
Yo, counterpunch. They got a counterpunch from Bama from Milwaukee's Marcel.
All right. You counterpunching for Cell. They gave you a counterpunch, man. I don't know why, but...
Now, listen. Now, check this out, Ness.
I'm checking.
Now, check this out. I'm going to beat you up again. Because Canelo jumped up to 175 and came back down, right? Yes or no?
Yes, he did.
Okay, so why the fuck Tank can't do the same thing?
Yo, you really comparing Canelo to
Tank? Hold on. Just answer the question. Don't run. Don't laugh it off.
I will not answer the question.
I will not. Motherfucker, answer the question.
I will not. Because that's a stupid question. I
got your ass again. Got me. Leave me the fuck alone, man. Right. Let me be.
Yeah, I'm going to let you be senile and delusional. What the fuck? He comparing, I got Tank's name pulled up right here. He is 26 years old, and he is a 1 division champ. 1 division champ. Now, it depends what circle you in is you going to give him credit for the regular title he won from Gamboa. Okay? So what the fuck fuck is Sal talking about? Oh, why could Canelo? Because you know what Canelo did before he went to 175? He unified at 154 with Cotto, with Trout. He fought Mayweather at 54, okay? And then after that, he fought Laura at 54 and unified. And then after that, he unified at 160 with the monster they said he was ducking in Gennady. And then after that, he went up to 168 and beat up Fielding. And then after that, he jumped up to 75. You fickle-ass boxing fan. I understand. You got a lot of shit going on in your life. Look, this is my life. You got real life, work, all that. This is my life, so I don't forget it. Fucking comparing Tank to Canelo today. Man, let Tank do something before we start giving him the luxury that Canelo has. We already got dudes calling here every day mad that Canelo gets to jump around. Meanwhile, he want now Tank to start doing that as well without even earning that position. I like you, sir. I love that you saying everything out loud so they can hear what the fuck type of boxing fan you is. Tank, so special to you. He's such a fucking star to you that he get to do what Canelo do and he ain't done nothing near what Canelo done. I love it. Thank you for letting us know what position you hold Tank at. Thank you. I'm happy. We got Melissa Odessa Parker on Wednesday. She had to reschedule, so we got her on Wednesday at 9:30 in the morning. Havoc, San, she's out here getting knockouts in her division, which is 130 pounds. And she's trying to go down, I believe, to get that Sinisa Estrada fight. So if you haven't already put your question on Patreon for her, you can do so. It's up and ready to go. Looking like...
Who we got?
It's over. It's over. But we got boxing balls in about 20 minutes. And after that, we got Border Wars and at 1 o'clock. So, yeah. Join us, man. This was just a last-minute pick show. Hopefully, you picking Ryan. And if you're going to pick Ryan or Campbell, right, and you're going to place a bet, we've already told you where to go to get the best odds. We've already showed you 3 different sites with 3 different sets of odds. And Francis uses in Bet365. So even Bet365 doesn't have the odds of mybookie.ag, where you can use the code BETTBV and get whatever you deposit matched. Plus, you're helping us out, you know, maybe with the little kickback, me and Francis could split a coffee or something, you know. Maybe we'll split a coffee, have to pay for our own sugars. No big deal. No big deal.
No big
deal.
Let me get 2 cups, please.
You know? Let me get 1 coffee, 2 cups. 2 cups. You know, we're going to split the sugar in half down the middle.
But yo, shout out to everybody out there, man. Thank you very much for waking us up with us this morning. For the first show, we talking Ryan Garcia versus Luke Campbell. Whether or not Ryan Garcia is the goods, can he show us he's the goods? Well, we gonna see today, and definitely tune in with us to make your picks like you've made your picks, and continue to make it, because it might sway, it might change. But yo, it's Next Up Sports Talk, NEX UP Sports Talk. Check me out, IG, Twitter, YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Monday, Wednesdays, Friday. Matter of fact, every day of the week. You can check me right here too. TBV, the Boxing Voice. It's your man Francis from Canada. We appreciate you. Hit the thumbs up button. Hit the subscribe button, because it doesn't cost you nothing, man. But it does help with the growth and the visibility of the show. Peace.